Yo, what's up guys, Gonzo here, bringing you another video. Can I get a oh yeah? Alright, so today, we are going to be, I didn't have a video planned for today, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I did not have a video, but I've been seeing a lot of streamers, especially new streamers out there, streaming on Twitch, um, with quality that I think can be enhanced a little bit if they use the proper settings. So in this video, I'll be showing you all of my console streamers that stream on Twitch or Facebook or Mixer the proper settings that I think would work for you since you're streaming on a console. Now, in a moment, I'll give you a list of the things you would need in order for you to pull this this setup, in order for you guys to pull up nice, um, this nice setup, I think I want to call it. So without further ado, let's get started. Remember, do not leave without leaving a like. Subscribe if you're new so you can get notified when I upload a new video. And drop a comment down below what you think of the video, okay? If you guys are still needing help, drop a comment, drop a question. I'll reply to it. No problem. Let's get started. Right now you're seeing the webcam and game mode. I am about to switch it to the PC mode and camera so I can show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, we are on the PC side. This is what I see when I stream. Or this is how I have my Streamlabs OBS. And then that brings a good topic. So this is the things that you're gonna need. Obviously, you're gonna need a PC that you're streaming off. Whether you have OBS or Streamlabs OBS, I believe they're the same thing. The only reason why I have Streamlabs OBS as opposed to OBS is that everything here on the screen that you see when I stream is all accessible for me, meaning alerts, uh, chat, and obviously my scenes here if I decide to switch. But we are going to go step by step, like I was saying, with the things that is required for you to properly pull this great, I guess what you want to call it, great stream quality setup. So first and foremost, you do need a dedicated capture card. So I have an Elgato Pro or HD60 Pro, the one that you connect inside your computer. I believe you can also use the Elgato HD60S, the one that you connect via USB. Both will work properly fine. You need great internet, at least faster than 20 megabits as an upload speed. You might be able to pull this off, but it might take a toll on your PC if it's not powerful enough, and I'll explain later. Your computer, obviously, you need a dedicated computer, or you need a computer with a dedicated graphics card. The reason for it is I'll show you in a bit. Is it's simple. It's simple. Okay. What other thing? You can use a webcam if you're wondering which webcam to buy. I would recommend the C922. That's the one that I am currently using. It's probably one of the best cheap quality webcams out there, and I'll show you why. Just because I have a cool trick that you can use to up the quality while you're streaming, and obviously your console of choice, whether your Xbox or your PS4. And now we're gonna go over what settings you should have it. Okay. All right. So we're over here on the PC side, like we have always been. So I'm gonna go into my settings, and I will be showing, or I'll be going down the list of what I have my OBS set up as. They do have a quick, where is it under? So before we get into the settings, once you install OBS Streamlabs, they do recommend you do like an optimizer to let you know what would be the best settings for your current setup in terms of the power that your GPU has and all that. I would recommend doing that and then changing what I have it here. All right, so the first tab is your general tab. There's nothing much that I can send or change from here. Everything's at default. The stream, obviously, where you're streaming at, here once you input your stream key and everything, you're going to be streaming at your dedicated preferred broadcast website. I stream on Twitch, so my account is there. Output, okay, so this is what you're going to need. So when you're streaming, if you, like I said, this is why it's important for you to have a dedicated GPU. So under the encoder, you're going to switch from the default X264 that it has. Basically, that means that it's going to use your CPU instead, okay? So the way I have it is I use the NVEC, which means it's going to use my graphics card. Or if you guys don't know, graphics card have dedicated cores. That's why they're used for gaming. So basically, this this PC that you're looking at when I'm streaming on my console is just used as a streaming PC, not a gaming PC. So I have my GPU encoding and running it or doing the main work while my CPU, as you can see, is pretty much chill. Down here at the left corner of the screen is pretty much just chilling, not going above 10%. So it basically remains under 10% while I'm streaming, and my frames stay at 60 FPS. Nothing drops, no frames drop, and then the speed, I'll show you what I have. So now that's what I have it here. If we move on, the bit rate, like I said, this is crucial for you to have fast internet. So the reason why I have 6,000 bit rate is it just, in terms of dummying down for you guys, the more bit rate that you have means the faster internet connection you have, and the faster you have it at, the less toll it has on your PC. Meaning, this won't make my PC work harder than it has to upload the content. Okay. Now, I would recommend you guys to do a speed test on whatever website you choose to do a speed test and see what is the maximum. And I would recommend you do 70% of that and mark that as your bit rate. Now, keep in mind, Twitch only allows a maximum of 6,000 bit rate, so obviously I'm just maxed out at 6,000. Key interval, leave it at 0. Profiles high. GPU, this is all default. We move on to the audio. Oh no, to the audio. Yep. Audio, obviously you don't need to change anything else besides here. Keep it at 44.1 kilohertz. And then channel stereo. Video, this is where you want to change it tremendously. So your base canvas resolution is basically what you see. Okay. For example, if you want to stream at 1080p, you gotta make sure that your output's at 1920 by 1080p. Since I have a fast computer, I'm able to keep everything at 1920 by 1080p. Downscale filter, leave it at Lanczos. 32 samples, I believe, is one of the best filters out there for FPS type. Keep it at common, and the common FPS value is you can just put it at 60 because Twitch only allows you to stream at 60 frames per second. Anything higher would probably be overkill, and I don't think you can anywhere else. The advanced tab, general, right here. Just keep the process priority as normal. Video, if you want to go ahead and copy this, and obviously click the check mark to force the GPU as your render device. Like I mentioned before, it's crucial for you to have a dedicated GPU. Stream delay, if you want to add any delay, you can obviously change this, but this is the default that it comes with. I haven't changed anything at all. Pretty much not messing anything with anything else. I'm just going down the settings to make sure you have copied everything I have. Game overlay, do not mess with it. Scene collections, don't mess. Notifications, enable notifications. Detect. This is crucial if you have buggy internet, meaning it's not stable. It alerts you when you have more than your threshold of skip frames that you want to be notified. And obviously, I have it when I have drop frames. So those are two crucial key check marks that I want you to have checked. Appearance, obviously this is your preference. You can change from day to night, and it changed the overall overview. I like it at day. I'm kind of weird. And then obviously when you're streaming, you can change the chat size. I keep it at 100%. Face mask, I don't mess with anything here. The remote control, I don't mess. Okay, so we've gone over the OBS setup that I want you to have. Now we're gonna go into your console, which, like I mentioned before, it's crucial that you have a Elgato capture card. This is what I use, and I'm gonna go over the settings that I have with it. So, in it, where's my Elgato? How am I gonna be able to show it? All right, give me a second. So we're gonna add it to this scene. Obviously, you're not gonna see it, but you will. So I have a name that's Elgato. I'm gonna move it down to the bottom. You guys won't be able to see it. Okay, So as you can see, I moved the algorithm to the very bottom of the sources, meaning you won't be able to, you can't see it. This is just to show you what the settings I have for it. So I'm gonna double click it, and basically the device that pops up, you either have two options. You have your, oh, for me it's just one option, your game capture HD 60 Pro video 01. Okay, that's what I want you to have it at. Now everything else, you're gonna have the resolution default, leave it at device default resolution. Obviously it just changes. When I'm not recording, this changes. The FPS, I have it as match the highest output possible, meaning crisp, smooth gameplay at all times. I think people don't have this as this option. I think they just have it at I think high or 60 or 30, whatever it may be. But I need you to put it as match the output FPS. Everything else you can see is just the default. And I think those are the settings that you need. Obviously, if you have a PS4 or Xbox connected to your Elgato, this doesn't change at all. Just make sure you have the proper settings, and that's it. Now, in terms of the webcam, this is what I'm going to show you what's crucial about the C922. So the setting that I have it now, here are the settings. As you can see, I'm right here. It's a little bit dark. I have a lamp here. I just turned it off. It doesn't do much of a difference. This is what the difference does, all right? All right, so as you're seeing right now, you can barely see me. Kind of crazy. So theoretically, the C922 comes with a good setting that I would call it. It's called low light compensation, and you reach it by obviously double clicking the webcam, and then going on to configure web video, and then this little window will open. And I want you guys to hit camera control and hit low light compensation. Okay, this is just to show you the difference. When you have low light compensation enabled, the webcam does its best to sort of lighten me in this setting that I have it, in this dark setting. Now, in a moment, this is what I do, okay? So I have a TV above my webcam here, and I use it as lighting, all right? It might be a little bit ratchet, but it is what I manage with what I got. As you can see, I'm lightened up tremendously. So I basically go on my smart TV and put a video. Basically, what I Google or what I YouTube is a white background. Basically, a lot of videos will pop up, and this is my lighting source. All right, as you can see, I'm too white. Okay, and the motion of this is a little bit not the best. All right, I'll be honest with you, it's not the best quality. So I've set up the perfect ideal setting for me now. I have natural lighting, or not natural, but I have a light source here. Now I'm gonna turn that thing that I just turned on off, and you'll see what this thing can do. So I'm gonna turn this off, apply it, hit OK, and now my quality seems a little bit better, right? Right? It doesn't work as much, but I mean, it doesn't light up my face as much, but the quality of it is tremendously way better. If you can agree with me or not, it's up to you. But the settings that I have it for my webcam is I have it at 1920 1080 FPS, highest FPS possible to capture whatever it needs to be. Video format any, color space default, everything else is default. Okay. The audio device, I make sure that it's capturing my mic and not the microphone and the webcam. Just make sure you do that. And there you have it. I mean, anything else? If you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them in the comment section below. But once you stream with these settings, I can guarantee that your stream quality will be amazing. Okay. Now, thankfully for me, I am an affiliate on Twitch, which allows my viewers to select the quality of the stream that they want to watch. Obviously, 1080 by 720p by 60 frames per second is the highest quality that Twitch allows. But the next one is 720p by 60 frames per second, and then so forth and so forth. So even if I'm streaming in the highest quality, my stream is still able to watch me in whatever quality that their internet can support. So yeah, folks, I believe this is the best settings to stream in the greatest quality off your console on Twitch via or Mixer or Facebook or YouTube, whatever you may be that you're streaming off of. Try to use the settings. If they work for you, comment down below. Say, hey, they work for me. If not, tell me what you're having trouble with, and I'll help. I'll gladly help you. All right. My name is Gonzo. Hopefully you enjoy your streaming days. See you next time. Peace out.